Hi everyone, my name is Peter Sapira, and in this very brief tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up reoccurring meetings in Zoom for your class, and then how to post that link on your Moodle Workplace template. And I will also show you how to make a poll in Zoom. So the first thing to do is go into Meetings, and then hit Schedule a Meeting. The title, I will call it, I'm going to change that later, but that's what I'm going to call it. And then my class under here, under when, my class begins July 26th. So July 26th, and my class starts at 9 a.m. It meets for 3 hours, and it is a reoccurring meeting. So I'm going to click reoccurring meeting. And then what you will do is, for recurrence, go to weekly. And I'm assuming for most people it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then you have two options. For the end date, or when does this end, you can either go under the calendar here and click the end date, or after how many occurrences. So my class is going to meet 10 times. So I'm just going to do that. So after we run through this Monday through Friday cycle twice, my class will end. Definitely enable the waiting room, because we are not allowed to be in a Zoom room with just us and one other student. And if you don't have the waiting room, they'll be able to just come right in, and that might happen. And so then you can either wait until the entire class is there and hit admit all, or after 2 or 3 come in, you can just let them in as they appear. One other thing I think is important, yes, allow participants to join anytime, because they're going to be put into the waiting room. So I'm clicking that. They can sit in the waiting room for an hour if they want to. Mute participants upon entry. That can be helpful, because sometimes students have a lot going on in the background, or they'll get let in and they're not aware of it, and they're talking to someone, and it can be very loud. So it can help you and all the other students not to hear whatever, to hit upon entry, and then they can unmute themselves later. Automatically record meeting. We are not allowed to record these meetings, so do not click that. Now, one other function here that I think is very important is alternative hosts. You definitely want to type your CA's email address in there to make them an alternative host. That gives them all the same privileges that you have, and that means that during the meeting they can take over or do whatever you'd like them to do without any restrictions. If you don't do this, then you have to hit, while you're in the meeting, make this person a co-host, and that can be cumbersome if you're in the middle of doing other things. So if you do this now, you never have to think about it. This also allows the CA to start the Zoom meeting, and that is something they cannot do if you make them a co-host. So click Save, and go to Invite Link and copy that link. I'm copying this link instead of the copy invitation, because when you copy the invitation, it gives you a whole scroll of other texts. All I want is this link. So I'm going to copy that. One last function I will go over before I show you how to put this link on Moodle Workplace right now, because I think it's very helpful, is creating a poll. So here is a meeting that I've just created called Test, 6:25, 10 a.m., 1 hour. Go to the bottom, and this is where you'll hit the alternative hosts. Now, as you'll see, there is no option to create a poll at this moment. Once you click Save, then the new screen that it takes you to, then you will scroll down to the bottom, and here you'll see it says Poll, no polls created. Hit Create. And then here is where you'll start creating your poll. How are things going? And from there, you can ask as many questions as you want. You can add options. From there, it's up to you exactly how you want to create your poll. But that is how to create a poll. And then once you're in the meeting, that's where you will launch your poll. Okay, then we go to Moodle Workplace, and here is my class template. And I'm going to scroll down to important links. As you can see right now, it's hidden from students. Quick little reminder to unhide. You just click on edit here. Click show when you want it to show. Click hide when you want it to hide. But right now I want to keep it hidden because I don't want students accessing the class Zoom link right now. Go to add an activity or resource. Scroll all the way down to URL. Click URL. Click add. Name. Class Zoom link. Link. Paste it right in there. If you want to add any more information here, you can. Otherwise, just hit save and return the course. And as you can see, it's right there. And then, if for whatever reason you ever want to delete it, you can just go right into here and hit delete. Do you want to delete this URL? Yes. And then you can go through that whole process over again. So that is how to set up a reoccurring meeting and then put the link on your Moodle work page for your students. Bye.